Welcome back. Allow me to take your order.
Hey, hey, what's up? What's going on? Happy Tuesday, 2/22/22 on a Tuesday, Chapter 2, Final Fantasy 15. That didn't really go, but glad you're here. Glad you're here. Hey, hey, Big G, thank you for the sub. Thank you with Twitch Prime. Appreciate you, appreciate you. Big time, big time. Subscribe for 5 months. Hey, oh, indeed. Thank you. How y'all doing tonight, everybody? Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. Hope you've had a good day. I'm excited to get into this tonight. So excited. We're just going to vibe for a few minutes while we wait. This is good background vibe music, isn't it? Like good beach music. Kind of reminds us of spring break coming in about a month. Oh boy, that'd be good. All right. Before we get started, I want to just recap a little bit of where we've been. So if you are just now watching the VOD archive here of Chapter 2, or if you are watching live with us, want to make sure that you are caught up. Happy Tuesday, Senorita. So yeah, we've got a ton of stuff to cover tonight, but we gotta remember where we've been first. And so first and foremost, we are about to start Chapter 2, which is it is where the game begins to pick up just a little bit. And it is one of those things that, like most games, the beginning opener area is done, and now we're getting into some meat. So in Chapter 1, you remember Noctis and his Crown's Guard, made up of his three boys, look like Backstreet Boy boy band from the 90s, early 2000s. Noctis, Ignis, Gladio, and Prompto. They have left the city of Insomnia to go to Noctis's wedding. There are two kingdoms, the kingdom of Niflheim and the kingdom of Lucis. And Prince Noctis, the crown prince of Lucis, is to be married to Lunafreya Noxfleuret of Tenebrae. They're going to meet up in Altissia. Last time on the stream on Thursday, we had Noctis and the guys heading toward the harbor where they would meet up, or they would hop on a boat and go to Altissia to meet up with Luna. But things didn't quite go according to plan. Well, it doesn't seem like they are, because the boats are not going to run to Altissia. And that's where we left off on Thursday. The big thing that I wanted to start with tonight, though, is that we talked about the trials last time, that the stories of kingship in the Bible, the stories of kingship in the ancient Near Eastern narratives, they have four parts. It's called the Ascension story, or that's what I call it, at least. The Ascension story has four parts. It starts with the trials of a king, the relationships of a king, number two. Next, we've got the responsibility of a king, and then finally, we've got the king's deliverance of order to chaos. And we're going to get into those latter three for sure. But last time we focused on the trials. And some of those trials that we talked about were essentially side quests for Noctis and his companions. And as we started out the stream tonight, I wanted to read a passage from the Old Testament book of Deuteronomy, straight from the Torah, Deuteronomy chapter 8. And the reason why I wanted to start with that tonight is because I don't know if there is a better passage that talks about trials when it comes to what trials do. So I want you to hear this, and we'll talk about it for a second, and then we'll hop in to chapter 2. Here's what it says. Now, just to give a little bit of context, sorry. In Deuteronomy, one of the leaders of Israel, Moses, is essentially teaching the Israelites, the people in the wilderness, how they are going to be a people, and how they're going to keep the covenant promise that was passed down to them. And the way they're going to do that is by keeping the law. And it's been 40 long years, 40 long years of wandering in the desert. And here's what it says in Deuteronomy chapter 8. God says through Moses to the people, "Be careful to follow every command that I am giving you today so that you may live and increase and may enter and possess the land the Lord promised on oath to your ancestors." Then I want you to listen to this because it so perfectly epitomizes what a trial is. "Remember how the Lord your God led you all the way in the wilderness these 40 years. And God did this to humble you and to test you in order to know what was in your heart, whether or not you would keep his commands. He humbled you, causing you to hunger, and then by feeding you with manna, which neither you nor your ancestors had known, to teach you that a person doesn't live on bread alone, but on every word that comes from the mouth of God." Now, here's what I love about this. The trial that the Israelites faced, they were in the desert for 40 years, right? And in Deuteronomy chapter 8, first few verses, it says that God was kind of behind that, that this was a trial or a test to prove what was truly in the hearts of these people, this wandering group of Israelites. Trials do two things. They test the character of a king, and they test a king's abilities. And that's what we've seen with Noctis. Noctis has been tested. It's his first time out of the the citadel, the capital city of Insomnia, and he's immediately been met with a bunch of side quests, right? And those side quests have shown him what life is like on the other side. He's been living it up as a prince, but this is the first time that he has gone out of the city and the safety of that. So tonight, we pick up on that. We're going to see Noctis endure and face a trial and a series of trials that are going to test his heart and going to test his strength and his ability. So with that, let us begin chapter 2. Are we ready, folks? Hey, Spyrus, what's up? The fish-loving cat, an essential companion of Noctis' ascension. Oh, man. The fish-loving cat of Noctis' ascension is pivotal because it goes into relationships, right? No, I'm just kidding. That's just a side quest. So here we go. Hey, Noctis. Hey, boys. Gladio, Prompto, Ignis. And we are back at Galden Key, the beautiful resort town. And so let's get on with it. I hope that you had a chance to watch Kingsglaive. If not, it is still on Netflix until February 28th. It's a great prequel to this. And, you know, I watched that movie. It was okay the first time I saw it. But, you know, I've seen it about 15 times now. Final Fantasy 15. And, man, I hate to say it. I like that movie. I really like that movie. I think it's well done. Is it Oscar worthy? Nah, it's not. But I really enjoyed it. Okay, here's our boy Dino.
As promised, I'm in the process of securing your ferry tickets right now. Told you, I'm a man of integrity. Should be smooth sailing from here. So let me know when you're ready to ship out.
I admit I didn't expect Dino to
Boy,
secure us a ship.
we ready to ship out. Yes, sir. Let's sail.
Already? The ship won't arrive till tomorrow. How about you find a place to spend the night?
It's bedtime. Sounds good.
That better, Spyrus? Let's try that. Is that better for you? Better, worse, or about the same? You need dialogue to tell? Okay. Let's try it. Better, worse, about the same. Let's see, sometimes this will jog some dialogue. I love that Prompto took a picture of the server. That is better? Okay. Cool. We'll do it then. Alright, let's do it. The Kingdom of Lucis. These are scenes from Kingsglaive. So in Kingsglaive, during the treaty signing, the Kingdom of Niflheim attacked Insomnia, broke down the wall. Then ultimately they killed Regis, who is Noctis's dad. And this is the next morning.
Hey, morning.
Where's Specs?
Should be back any minute now.
What's that look for?
It's in all the papers.
What is?
Insomnia Falls.
What? This your idea of a joke?
I need you to calm down so I can explain.
I'm as calm as I'm gonna get.
There was an attack. The Imperial Army has taken the Crown City.
As treaty room tempers flared, blast lit the night sky. When the smoke about the Citadel had cleared, the king was found dead.
No, wait. Hold on.
We had no way of knowing
What? Knowing what?
that the signing was last night. That insomnia.
But the wedding! Altisha!
I know. That was the plan. Yet the reports of the invasion are all the same. How could every headline in the kingdom be wrong?
Lies.
If only.
What else do we know? Well, then we can't be sure until we see it with our own eyes.
And that means we go back to Insomnia.
Might not be safe for us there.
Might not be safe for us here.
Turn back.
Yeah.
So that's why we stopped before the end of chapter 1, because we needed to finish Kingsglaive. Noctis discovers that his dad is dead, that the kingdom has fallen. He needs to go see it with his own eyes. And so that's what we are heading to do now. It's important to note that because Noctis's dad is dead, the shield of the king is also dead. And that is Gladio's dad as well. The Mary Kay car, y'all. I can't.
I hope everyone's okay.
A lot of good hoping's gonna do.
You mustn't lose faith.
Really? Can faith stop a fleet of Imperial dreadnoughts?
Just give it a rest.
My old man had plenty of faith.
Enough.
The Empire lied. They betrayed us.
Conjecture gets us nowhere. We're searching for truth.
All you'll find are lies. Like that ceasefire.
size of those things?
Imperial dreadnoughts. They transport soldiers, namely the Magitech infantry.
The robots?
Mass-produced humanoid weapons of warfare, to be more precise.
Doesn't look like they'll be signing that peace treaty. Up ahead!
They've set up an inspection point.
If the road ahead's blocked, then we find a way around.
God, I didn't remember there being so many soldiers. It's kind of hard to be secretive in this big pink car. But we're gonna try.
Let's make a detour. There ought to be a decent vantage point up ahead.
All right, boys.
There they are. Want to take them out?
Oh yeah, those scrap heaps are gonna wish they had a treaty to protect them.
Good.
Want some?
Oh, boy. Back off. Ooh, nice kick flip, Noctis. Wow, that was cool.
Well.
Is this the way we came? Yeah, it looks like it. Come on, Noctis. All right, let's go. Let's go.
Where do they keep coming from?
Can't imagine what it's like inside.
We should seek a vantage point. The hill.
Oh boy. Ah, Noct, are you a little tired, buddy? Why don't you, there we go. Oh no, maybe not. There we go. He got a little exhausted from the run.
So these are MTs.
Empty humanoid soldiers, soulless.
Man, I love that warp strike. It's so good. The music just slaps, man. Oh my gosh. Freaking good. Thank you. I know how to... There's the city.
As the ceasefire discussions between the two nations, all provisional terms have been suspended in light of recent developments. Moreover, in the wake of the news of King Regis's death, we've now received word that Crown Prince Noctis and the Oracle Lunafreya have also been pronounced dead.
Keep it on. Don't bother!
Jeez.
Hello? Core?
So,
Yeah, they
you
did.
made it.
What the hell's going on?
Where are you?
Outside the city? With no way back in.
Makes sense.
Makes sense? Are you serious? What about any of this makes sense? The news just told me I'm dead, along with my father and Luna.
Listen, I'm heading out to Hammerhead. About the king. It's true. If you're looking for the whole truth, you know where to find me. Get moving.
Right.
What did the Marshal have to say?
Said he'd be in Hammerhead.
And the king?
And that's the end of chapter 1, so we start chapter 2 now. Folks, one of the things that I want us to do while we're playing through this game, and especially if you're in my class, thank you so much for being a part tonight. One of the things that I want us to kind of think about is not just what the impact is for Noctis, but let's think of the parallels that you're beginning to see with some of the stories, especially if you're in my class, with like the Old Testament, the Bible, the biblical narrative of kingship. And then I also want you to kind of think, just for all of us, the trials that Noctis faces, the trials that we talk about that reveal a person's heart, their character, their ability and stuff. I want you to think in terms of what are the trials that make a person who they are. You don't have to be a king to have been tested in your life, right? And the trials that we face in our younger years, side quests, we think, sometimes tragedies like Noctis, they turn us into who we are. So we'll be thinking about that throughout this series as well. Hey, what's up, Legendary? Luna! And her dogs. Can anybody remember the name of her dogs? One is Umbra, that is correct. And the other? So Luna has the Ring of the Lucii, and it's her job to deliver that to Noctis, and they will meet in Altissia is the plan. Happy Tuesday, Michael. Welcome. We're so excited that you're here.
Don't suppose the Crown's
What's
Guard
up,
is still
Llama?
active.
I wouldn't count on it. Not with the Marshal out here.
I wonder how things are in the city.
There should be reports before long.
Way to go, Llama.
Something this
Well done.
big can't go ignored.
And what about us? What do we do?
We make for Hammerhead now, and figure the rest out later.
Gosh, I love this world, even in this Mary Kay car.
Got a message from my sister. She's with refugees bound
Kryna,
west
that's
to home.
right. Or Chibi,
Well, at least Iris is okay.
as Prompto calls her.
Doesn't sound like everyone else was so lucky, though.
We'd best make haste. Noct won't be dead forever.
No going back. Only ways forward.
No going back. Let's go.
Heck yeah, Margarita Tuesday. I think it's National Margarita Day or something.
Glad y'all made it. No weather for driving, that's for sure.
Oh, thanks.
Where's Core?
Left to see to business. And left y'all a message with Pawpaw.
Yeah?
Boss ain't sat still 1 second since he heard y'all were coming. Y'all keep on keeping on now. Ain't never seen Pawpaw like this before. The pep's gone out of him like air from a tire.
Aw.
Y'all keep on keeping on now.
No, we will, girl. Y'all keep on keeping on. Alright, so now we go see... Oh, let's refuel. We do not want to be stuck on the side of the road here. Thank you, Cindy. We appreciate ya. It's funny because he's a mechanic. You're right, Spyrus. The jokes are top tier. Oh, she's cleaned this off.
She's
too.
looking prettier than ever.
All right, thanks, Cindy. We appreciate you. Bye. All right, let's go see Sid. Good story part right up here.
Crystal and the King's Ring. What they've been after all along.
So all talk of peace was merely a pretext.
They played my father for a fool.
Don't kid yourself. Reggie wasn't born yesterday. Lucius got dealt a losing hand, and your old man played it the best he could. He saw this coming a mile away, and he wasn't gonna go down without a fight. In the end, though, well, it just wasn't enough. You need something else, you talk to Core. I can't even remember the last time I saw Reggie. Feels like a lifetime ago.
So that's a really interesting picture. It's kind of dimmed out right now, but this is a picture of Sid when he was younger, and I do want to call attention to it really quick because it's got Sid in it, and then it's got Regis, and then it's got two other people. One of them is Claris, who's Gladio's dad, and then finally there's a guy that we have not met yet. His name is Wescombe, and Wescombe is currently in Altisha, and we'll get there eventually. To get to meet him. I want to point this out because it shows that Regis, Sid calls him Reggie, right? Like a good friend would. Regis has the a similar party to Noctis. Okay, so Noctis has a Gladio, who's kind of like a protector type, an Ignis, who's an advisor type, a Prompto, who's a best friend. And Regis has that as well. We can assume that Claris, Gladio's dad, would be his protector type. We can probably assume from the colloquial or the collegial way, friendly way that Sid talks about him, Reggie, right? That Sid might be more of a Prompto. And then Wescombe, as we will see, has some Ignis tendencies as well. Just wanted to call that out. All right, let's step out here. Hey, Sid.
Cora left a message. Said he'll wait for you in the tombs. They're to the northwest of here. Just a short ways past the outpost. Find that first.
Let's get some shinies first. Oh, I guess we don't need that. Full up. Oh, full up on that too. No need. Boy, it's sunshiny now, isn't it? Oh, went ahead and automatically brought the roof down, the hood down. Let's go driving, y'all. So, if you're just starting out with us tonight, thank you so much for hanging out with us. We are on Tuesdays and Thursdays mainly doing main scenario quests, meaning we're gonna
sealed off the city by
get on with the story.
What do you think it's
and on
like
other days we'll do side
inside?
quests.
I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine.
We'll see for ourselves in time.
Indeed. Merely a question of when.
Can't believe the crystal's gone.
The bastards took it all.
And we'll take it back.
This is far from over.
Again, I know we talked about this last time, but make sure that you are picking up on the fact that this is so different from Insomnia. I missed the turn. This guy's honking at me. I'm the prince, baby. It's so different from Insomnia. Insomnia was so regal, kingly, right? And this is just outskirts, very kind of poor, poverty-stricken. Even the cars, as we mentioned in the last stream, just totally different vibe. Right. Driving our pretty pink Cadillac into this dusty town.
And this must be the outpost Sid mentioned.
It looks like a hub for hunters.
Maybe they know something.
All right, this is the outpost for hunters. Anybody remember what hunters do? What did we learn about hunters last time? Anybody remember the head hunter, the leader of the hunters? Let's bounce. I know I keep trying to grab things, but... Oryx Culinary Chronicle. Just as I think I'm getting the hang of hunting, they send me up here to some mountain in Clane to find some lost fella from Lestalem, and I get half lost myself. No ordinary mountain either. This here's a fire-spewing volcano. Climbed up and crawled through every inch of this rocky hell to finally find what I came for. A little fella curled up next to a big pool of liquid hot magma. Said he's been up here for 2 whole days. Doesn't look like he'll be making it down the mountain under his own power. They hunt monsters created by the Star Scourge. Yeah, pretty close. Yeah, there's a bunch of demons that run around at night. And the hunters basically take care of civilization. Since they are not protected by the wall of Insomnia, because King Regis made that wall just around Insomnia, they got to fend for themselves. So, kind of a necessary sort of thing for them to survive.
Son of a gun sure did a number on my blade. Could cut through butter with him.
Your Highness, I'm glad you're safe.
Monica, where are all the others?
Most of the Crown's Guard didn't make it. It was all we could do to escort Lady Iris out of the city. Dustin is with her as we speak, seeing her the rest of the way to Lestalem.
I owe you guys big time.
Head for the royal tomb. The marshal awaits.
All right, so if you're keeping track of the endless amount of characters, we've got Monica here. She's an attendant to the king and to the royal family, but particularly is kind of a retainer for the Amicidia family, which is Gladiolus. And so Monica was just talking about her other servant, colleague named Dustin, who is currently taking care of Gladiolus's little sister, Iris. If you've seen the animes...
Across the land, Blossoms from Tenebrae can be seen displayed in memoriam. With no remains to mourn, throngs have gathered in Altissia to pay their respects. Many offering prayers at a vigil held before the wedding dress Lady Luna Freya was to wear. While some hold out hope the Oracle still lives, a grim silence continues to linger.
Yeah, so again, everybody thinks that Luna is dead at this point, so the news reports are saying that in Altissia there's a wedding gown on display that people are just laying these blue flowers. There's some blossoms there.
Growing seismic activity has shaken Descae of late. A number of tremors, which locals refer to as Titan snoring, have been recorded in the region. While the area has always been earthquake-prone, the recent spike in frequency and intensity has given rise to concerns. The Imperial Army is currently surveying the Disk of Caucasus, believed to be the epicenter. Be advised, the area will remain closed off until further notice.
Okay, so we've also got earthquakes to deal with. Oh, we have darts. Throw the dart. When not, just move his hand forward, focus, aim for the bullseye. Okay.
Yeah.
Pro over here. What's up? Heck yeah. Did you take my picture prompto? Let's go. Prince of Lucis and King of Darts in fishing. Any other? No, we don't care about you, Kenny Crow. We don't need that. Okay. Well, fiance's dead. Let's play some darts. Hey, we all cope in our own ways. All right, senorita?
Heard
Some folks calling him Marshall. Interesting nickname. Guess it's because he's strong. Or because he's Marshal of the Crown's Guard. Oh, well that explains everything. His fancy city clothes, his no-nonsense way of fighting.
Okay, these ladies are insane. Okay. Oh, it's our friend Dave.
Howdy. Just heard word of another lost tag.
Howdy.
Don't know where you boys are headed, but would y'all mind picking it up if it's on your way?
We sure would love to. All right. That's the radio. So again, this is just the Hunter's Outpost. Everybody here is doing their work to
Easier said than done, Dave.
keep everybody safe.
I'm here on the Marshal's orders. He's tasked me with keeping an eye on the Empire. Head for the Royal Tomb. The Marshal awaits.
Got it, Monica. Let's head for the Royal Tomb. Is this like a driving situation? Nah, we can walk. We can walk, right? Also, it is nighttime. Maybe we should like camp out first. Do we have a campsite around here? Oh, yeah. I mean, it's an RV, but it's still a campsite. Hey, guys. Yeah, let's stay at the... for 30 gil.
We could crash right here.
We sure could not. We sure could. Ding, ding. Working stove. I think at some point everybody has sat in one of these white plastic chairs, right? Lawn chairs. Can't even escape them in a Japanese RPG. I like watching the guys in the background of these camping scenes because it's like, oh look, they're just like bros. Guys being dudes, you know? I love the little attention to detail that they've given us. Ah, pictures! We love pictures. Gladio, Monica. Oh, these are really good. Love that. Thanks, guys. All right, morning. Let's go see the Marshal.
Hello?
Sheesh, thought I'd never get through. Good to hear your voice, Highness. You recognize mine, don't you? It's Dino.
Right, the jeweler.
Slash
Got that
reporter.
right. The best
Slash
around.
sleazy
Listen,
guy.
I've been worried about how you
Sleaze
guys
bag.
are doing. How's about you drop by Galden and mingle for a bit?
No.
We'll think about it.
My dad just died. My hometown is completely wrecked. I'm not gonna go hang out with you, Dino. Bros being dudes. All right. Oh, hey, Ignis. Good morning. Where's our friends? Where's Prompto and Gladio? Girls, hey Prompto, what you doing, bruh? You ready? Okay, sorry, I didn't mean to scare you. Gladio. Oh. Are you there? Hey, let's go. Alright. Oh wait, what they...
Looked like no hunter I'd ever seen. Was dressed all black, like one of them Crown's Guard fellers.
I'll wager that was Core the Immortal.
Core the Immortal.
Survived the carnage at the Crown City.
Now that you mention it, yeah, it's gotta be him. Couldn't be anyone else.
Thanks, man. Let's go. Core the Immortal. Gosh, this game is just so much prettier than I even remember it. I love this game.
I can't keep up with this guy.
First the Crown City, then Hammerhead, then the Royal Tomb?
His nickname should have been Core the Restless.
Somehow not as catchy as Core the Immortal.
Making it out of insomnia only adds to his legend.
Well, fortune favors the bold.
Huh?
The wise make their own
Just
luck.
just
You
like
think
Matt
it's a
Damon taught
coincidence
us
he's
about
made it out of all
Bitcoin
those battles
or
alive?
crypto. Fortune favors the bold.
Tread lightly.
Oh, in the air. Yeah, let's go. Oh my gosh, we are wrecking them. Oh, we're not done yet.
For the late kings of Lucis.
Only one way to find out.
I am air fighting like it's a flippin' Kingdom Hearts game. Incredible.
Onward.
Yep.
Onward. There's the body. Okay. Let's keep going, friends.
We're here.
A tomb fit for royalty.
Let's go in and find the marshal.
Let's do it.
Marshal.
At last, Your Highness.
Yeah. Wanna tell me what I'm here for?
The power of kings passed from the old to the new through the bonding of souls. One such soul lies before you. To claim your forebear's power is your birthright and duty as king.
My duty as king of what?
Now is not the time to question your calling. A king is sworn to protect his people.
And yet he chose to protect only one prince. Was that his calling? Forsake the masses to spare his own son?
How long will you remain the protected? The king entrusted the role of protector to you.
Entrusted it to me? Then why didn't he tell me that? Why did he stand there smiling as I left? Why? Why did he lie to me?
That day, he didn't want you to remember him as the king. In what time you had left, he wanted to be your father. He always had faith in you, that when the time came, you would ascend for the sake of your people.
Guess he left me no choice.
The power of kings goes with you, Your Majesty.
I love that scene, y'all. It's so good for a few reasons. Royal Arms. Ah, yeah. Now he gets to do some really cool attacks. One of the reasons that I love that scene so much is because it really begins this whole journey of, like, Noctis has got to learn the lessons, the trials, and the overcoming and the defeats of the trials of the kings of the past. If Noctis is going to ascend to the throne, he has got to learn from the former kings. And so what is he going to do? Basically, he's got to go to these tombs, and he's got to absorb or earn the blessing of the king, of the Lucii, right? And so that is kind of what that showed, with the sword rising up and coming in. And for me, and one of the things that I like to do in the class, and if you're in the class, here's a little bit of a spoiler for what we're going to be doing in the next couple of weeks. One of the things that I really like to do is have a good discussion and reflection on what does the past really teach us. And so, for the Old Testament or Judeo-Christian history of kingship and stuff, one of the key pieces is you've got to learn the lessons of the 40 some odd kings of Judah and Israel's history, which is a terrible midterm project, I know, but at the same time, It's about learning those lessons and kind of going through it. And as we do that in the class, this is what Noctis is doing as well. I always like to assess the kings through 4 different components. Again, did they attain the Ascension story or did they fall according to the Ascension story? And the Ascension story, again, trials, relationships, responsibility, and order. And we will, again, get to the latter 3 later. So, with that, let's keep going.
That's not the only power your forebears left you. Your journey's just begun. Another tomb lies close by. I suggest you head there next. There are tombs scattered across the land. All are on dangerous ground. I'll go with you, for the time being.
Core,
help,
5th party
to get a
member.
measure of your
Let's go,
strength.
baby.
So, just how many of these powers are out there?
There are 13 known royal arms, each enshrined at a royal tomb, though we know the location of only a few. I've enlisted the help of the hunters. They comb the land in search of the lost tombs.
Where's the one nearby you mentioned?
Kikatrick Trench. We know there to be a crypt.
Kikatrick
deep inside
Trench.
the tunnels.
The hunt is on.
We are wrecking them.
You haven't lost your edge one bit, Marshal.
Still got an edge at any rate.
It's cool having Core in the party, isn't it? I mean, the 5th member of our boy band here. I wish I could change his clothes too. I don't think I can change his clothes. That would be a really interesting thing. Nope, you cannot. He's got cool weapons though. Only level 7 for Core.
Long years ago, we waged a fierce battle here against the Empire. It all went to ruin. And after that, the Empire moved in like it owned the place.
Okay. So, the Empire really loves these ruins, turns out. Okay, boys.
No orders for me?
This should imply much strategy.
How do we get through all that?
Taking that on.
Ooh, an axe man.
The choice is yours. It's over.
Let's, oh, that's fun. Kill this guy.
Never miss.
Oh, look out, Prompto. Sorry, buddy.
You come a long way, Prompto.
There's somebody else I can kill. Guess not. Okay. It's this guy behind us. Hello? Oh, man. I'm trying to be fancy, and, really shouldn't. We still have battle music, but where are the... Ah! Axe man. Oh, this guy over here. Let's go.
Dangerous. This particular model poses a mild to moderate threat.
Let's play with the,
Somewhat dangerous.
spear.
Marshal, you'd have to be pretty badass to take that down, right?
Think you're up to it?
Oh, get out of there. Get out of there. Woo! Ow. Hey, don't you hurt Prompto.
Yep. Got it on its last legs.
Let's
Ha.
get it out of its misery.
Swift and painful.
Prompto, you alright?
Could Prompto just blow up?
Yes, sir.
Poor fellow.
I'm fine, sir.
I love that they're all like trying to impress Core a little bit. Prompto, like, yes, sir. So you can see where there was once a giant statue up there when the Empire had their battle here. I mean, it's all just kind of in ruins. Kikatrick Trench here. Ooh, nice wind effect, Noct. Looks like he's an Instagram model. All right, Core. See ya. Let's go into the trench.
Here's where we go our separate ways. Take this key. It unlocks the doors to the other tombs. Seek them out and lay claim to the power they hold. You'll need it.
Thanks, Core.
And what will you do?
Keep an eye on the Nifs. Find out what they're up to. But you should focus on your own task.
Showtime.
Showtime. What?
You take care.
All right. Oh, Iggy, you got a bad back, bub? Also, I love that Ignis has got this like stripe, this fancy stripe down the side of his pants there. God, they are the most stylish adventurers.
Here we go.
Keep it real, huh?
All right.
Huh? Look!
There's a door.
What is this place?
It appears to have been a shelter.
People lived here?
Those seeking refuge from war, most likely.
Wars. Huh. What are they good for? I wonder if anyone's still living here.
Propto. Wars. What are they good for? I love Propto.
Huh. What's this? A cable. Wonder where it leads.
We can follow it and see.
Where are you going? Okay, we're gonna follow it and see. Oh, okay, guys, I'm coming. Okay, to
A generator?
So it would appear.
Might still run. Start her up.
Why not? Has Noct ever started a generator
Sweet,
before?
it works.
Oh. Then there was light.
Oh man, I do love me some light.
Prompto. He is just my favorite idiot. I hope y'all are watching this with like your lights completely off. Add to the jump scares here, because it feels like, oh, moths to a flame. I don't think I've ever seen this.
What was that?
My bad. Kick the can.
You're killing me here, big guy. Are you trying to give me a heart attack or something?
All right, boys. Y'all, one time when I was a little kid, I and some friends of mine from church, we found what appeared to be a cave behind the back of our church. And so every week we would, oh gosh, what's happening?
If it's all the same to you guys, I'd rather not get buried alive.
Yeah, let us be quick.
Okay. Anyway, we would always sneak off and go into this cave. Sometimes we would miss like a kid's Bible study and stuff to go into this cave, right? And we would do this for weeks. It was so cool because it was like our own little adventure. And one time our parents all found out about it, and like they were like, "Don't go in that hole anymore," and stuff. And we were like, "Okay." And then we would like go and do it. And sometimes we'd just like hang out there for church, and then we'd come back to get picked up. Until like a while later, we were told that was a drainage ditch that fed into like a sewage flow sort of thing. And so we were like, instead of going through a mysterious cave with secrets, we were just walking through a like sewage tunnel, which was kind of gross. Little Prof Noctis side quest. That was my trial as a kid. May have shown that I was really brave, but it was also showing that I was kind of stupid too. So anyway, it was fun.
Nah. I hate that noise.
What, too atmospheric for you?
That was part of the appeal, Senorita. It was like, yeah, this place is dangerous. Smells like death. And we have to be brave. You know, kid stuff.
I can feel eyes on us. The second we turn our backs, bam!
Quit being a wuss.
Quit being a wuss. Okay, Gladio. Rusted bit, we got you. Through the cave, through the cave.
FYI, we already tried it.
Thanks, Gladio. I was trying it too.
Hello?
Anybody home? I'm coming in. Locked. Total shocker.
Hey, if something's worth locking up,
It's worth seeking out.
If something's worth locking up, it's worth seeking out. Good life lesson right there. Anything over...
Giving up the chase?
I personally don't mind either way.
Give it up then.
Ever wonder if people, like, died here and their tormented souls just sorta remained behind?
Prompto, you're scaring yourself, buddy. Also locked.
Nope.
Maybe this way? I don't know.
Whatever it is, it's playing with us.
Hey, wait.
What?
Need to brace for this. Okay, I'm gonna count to 3. On 3, you open the door. Got it? All right.
No good. It's
You're
locked.
joking, right? Hello? Dude, did you hear anything I
What?
said?
Did you say something?
Okay, there was a thing back
Came
here.
from there.
Oh wait, we need this. No, we don't. Never mind. Alright, let's go back to that hole we found in the ground.
What is it now? Huh?
What is it?
That wasn't their first time through here, right?
Looks it.
Excuse me, Prompto. Hello? So I love this ominous
dead
organ
end.
I
music.
could have sworn this was it.
The hell?
Somebody, turn on a light.
Last thing I need now.
Oh, goblins.
Nice guy.
Nothing to it.
Well, that was easy.
The generator must have died, huh?
Well, just gotta keep moving.
Ah. Alright, here we go. Proceed. Up. Laser sensor, nice. Hey, Ignis.
Different door, same story.
No luck here either.
Let's grab this thing. Oh, that's what we tried to get earlier. If it shines, we're gonna try it. Oh, hello.
Nice. Another one. Rules.
No big deal.
Not do rule.
No use hanging around here.
Indeed.
Ah, check. Oh my gosh. The biggest boss of this game is the jump button, and the action button being the same one. Okay, we got some lights. Let's keep going. It opened. That's helpful. It opened.
Wait, hear that?
Like a shower. Okay. Showers.
Nothing.
That's weird.
They're just spooking themselves at this point.
Not
Oh, tarantula.
All right, you hate bugs.
Me? Yeah, can't stand them.
See?
Ooh, this looks promising.
In an ominous sort of way.
Stay sharp.
In an ominous sort of way.
Really? Again?
Ah,
No know I'm Mr. Nice Guy.
That's that.
It's over.
Gotcha. We did it. Anything over here? Just a little bit. Blocked. We already hit all this? Yes. Blocked, and then there's that up there as well. Oh, wait. Let's just go back here. There's really nothing else in this. Owen! Thank you for the resub. Thank you, thank you, thank you. How you doing tonight? Thanks for hopping in. Thanks for the resub. Okay, let's proceed. Spooky, scary. Go through here. Oh, thought that was a shiny. Okay. Come on, Knock. Let's run.
That's weird.
The hell?
Sad you're writing a paper, but glad that you're hanging out. So. Daisy! What's up? What's up with a raid? Thank you so much. Oh my gosh. What is going on? Hey, Giggities. Good to see ya. Good to see ya.
Huh?
We just went through a scary cave tomb. Happy Tuesday, 2/22/22 on a Tuesday in chapter 2. Oh my gosh, how are you? All right. Y'all, we got another weapon from the kings. And on a Tuesday. Glad to hear it. This is the Axe of the Conqueror. It's a pretty dope weapon, to be honest. How is everybody? Welcome everybody from Daisy's channel. Y'all, if you have not followed Wolf Daisy before, go throw her a follow over on Twitch.
At this rate, he'll soon rival his father's
One
legacy.
second.
The copycat king.
Out of line. Well, what's it like? Like I've got some tricks up my sleeve.
No need to put on a magic show for us.
But we will, Gladio.
Practice.
So, like I was saying, I didn't want to interrupt Noctis because, you know, he's the prince. But also, just let me say, if you have not followed or checked out one of Daisy's streams, make sure that you go and do that. Daisy's a good friend of mine. We met on Twitch. She started hanging out over here because of Final Fantasy playthroughs that I was doing, and then we became friends. And sometimes I'll hop in and watch her play Dying Light or Sea of Thieves, all that kind of stuff. So, y'all, go check her out sometime. Let's return to the entrance. That's true. Diggs Dan shouted me out, and then you showed up, and then found out that I was doing Final Fantasy, I think. Something like that. as it does. Final Fantasy hooks us all.
Yeah.
Finally picked up. Thought I'd lost another king.
Just busy building my arsenal.
Good to hear. I have a task for you. The Empire's begun construction of a new base along the road west to the sky. I need you to put
Time to bust a base, baby.
If left unchecked,
Let's do it.
It will cost us access to the west and all the road
Understandable,
tombs that
Daisy.
lie beyond.
Thank you.
I believe you've met
Thanks for the
Monica.
lurk. Thanks for the raid. Oh my gosh.
Details.
And everybody, if you are
People to see, bases to burn. Let's go see Monica at the outpost.
if you raided with Daisy, thank you so much for hanging out tonight. Just a quick shout out to her for
Come to think of it,
always
we did
coming in
spy a
and
large
giving a
structure.
lurk and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So any friend of
Hard to miss an
Daisy's
ominous
is a
thing like
friend of
that.
mine.
Ain't gonna be easy taking down
Let me
a whole
also say,
stronghold.
really
just
do this?
introduce myself. I'm
The
Prof.
Marshal believes
Noctis.
we can.
I'm
Or he
a
wouldn't
real life
have asked
professor.
us. But
I'm
first
also a
things
real
first.
life pastor.
Right.
I have degrees in
Let's head back to the
religion,
outpost.
and I do all kinds of stuff with that. And I play Final Fantasy 15, mainly a lot of Final Fantasy games, for the reason that my dissertation was on Final Fantasy 15 and its use in education and teaching Judeo-Christian kingship. So when you watch me, you're going to see a little bit of Final Fantasy, a lot of Final Fantasy, and you're going to hear a little bit of history lessons, some Bible lessons, all that kind of stuff. If you are not religious, that's okay. We like to hang out here and just try to make some story comparisons and stuff. So hope that you'll join us for the ride. If that is something that interests you, make sure you hit that follow button. I love to hang out with you sometime. All right, let's get back to it. Meet Monica at the Prairie Outpost. Let's do it. So Course told us about a base that is nearby, and we are going to take it out. Pearl. Woo, these guys, this is a level 34 dude. He's going to give us some trouble. Ooh, not too much.
And on we go. Right.
Look at those whiskers that are just straight up in the air.
Illuminate! You're such a nerd.
Illuminate. Prompto with the dope Harry Potter joke. All right, boys, let's go.
Hey, you want to watch where you're going?
Bro, I will attack you. Gladdy daddy or no, I will take you down, bro. Boing. I jump in this game like I roll in Zelda. I don't know. It makes it feel like it moves faster. I guess I could actually warp strike. Hey Dave, what's up, my dude?
Made it.
Hey Monica.
Your Highness, the Marshal has apprised me of the plan. We've found a back door into the Imperial base. I'll mark the route on your map. The way is secure. You should be able to gain entry relatively easily.
Thank you, my friend. Okay, let's go bust a base at night. How about in the car? We'll do auto.
Everything in order?
Yep.
Everything is in order. Ignis is going to drive us, even though it's nighttime.
So, who is this Monica person?
A servant of the Crown's Guard, like Gladio and myself.
She's one of my father's best, along with Dustin, who's guarding my sister.
Good to know we still have people we can count on outside the city.
Ooh, an energy deposit over there. Let's do it.
Where do we go from here?
Well, we go to the base, buddy. I've heard of that, Hoven, but I have not watched it fully. Played Final Fantasy 12. I'd be interested in their comparisons to the Book of Judges. Judges are a big part of that, but they're kind of used in a different way than the biblical book of Judges. Hey, Monica. Ooh, let's back up. Camera problems.
From here, we will split into 2 groups. Prince Noctis, please join the Marshal up ahead. The rest of you will assist me in the diversionary effort.
So it's me and Core. Yeah, let's proceed. Let's do it.
I'll see you guys later.
You go give them hell. We'll do the same on our end.
Bye, guys. My friends. This is nice, kind of soothing, jazzy piano music for an infiltration mission. Hey, Core.
Once we're in, we launch our ambush, pushing out while support pushes in, crushing the enemy from both sides.
You got it, bub. Okay. Nothing there. Got it. Oh, we're in. I guess there is no secret here. Core, you want to help me, buddy? Doesn't really need. I don't really need to go.
Core around.
Don't get used to it. I'll be gone before you know it.
I'll enjoy it while I can.
More like with me around.
Above us. Got it.
Oh, you got it. Get those snipers not. No, you don't. Heck yeah. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Will the others be all right on their own?
Worrying will only compromise your focus.
Yeah.
Girl. Oops. Oh. Oh, nope. Not today. There we go. Nice back handspring, Noctis. Okay, we gotta get these guys. Warp strike every one of them. Oh, this guy over here.
Walk through the park. So it should be. Otherwise, you'd only get in everyone's way.
Could have gone it alone if I wanted.
That mentality could prove your undoing, Highness.
Bruh, don't start, Core. You may be immortal, but I'm level 99, so... Where was I going? Customary jump before you open a door. As we do in the Kingdom of Lucis. Alright, here we go.
Knocked!
Marshal, it's good to see you again.
All right on your end?
Right as rain. The Nifs couldn't take their eyes off us.
Thanks to you, we were spared their attention.
Stay right where you are. Well, if it isn't Core the Immortal. So, you survived the Citadel. But you won't survive what I have in store for you. It's past
it
time
does
your
feel like that.
legend came to an end.
This guy's name is Loki. Also, this song is incredible. I love it. All right, let's do this.
I'm going all out. Just don't get too careful. You don't want to talk.
Yep. Boom. Oh man, I keep pressing the wrong button. There we go.
I cannot be defeated.
Oh man.
No! No! Glory to the Empire!
Take that. Well, we destroyed them.
Impressive. Seeing you in action puts my mind at ease. It's clear I don't need to worry anymore.
Mm-hmm.
I'll return to watching the Nifs. Till next time, take care.
You too, Core. Thanks for your help. Kind of. So now the gate is open.
Ain't so bad out here once you get used to it.
Still a lot we haven't seen, though.
And a lot for us to do.
Yeah.
Buck up. We're just getting started.
Hmm. And folks, that is the end of chapter 2. End of chapter 2. We'll look at the pictures real quick. Yep, nice. That's a pretty good picture. That's a nice action shot, Prompto. He's getting better. That's pretty good. That's our epic boss battle. Looks like he almost cut off Ignis's head, but still. Oh, that's a good scary selfie. There's that. That. And there's Loki in the Magitech armor, and there's Noctis just looking cool. I'm going to go just a little bit past the beginning of chapter 3 just to get us to kind of the next part. That way we can do some side questing tomorrow, okay? And then we'll close out with a little discussion. Chapter 2 is all about starting those trials. And so Noctis is going to undergo trials of earning the honor of the kings, the blessing of the kings. So he's visiting all the royal tombs. That's where we're going in this game.
So, the prince eludes death. And what of the elusive ring?
Eluna Freya has absconded with it.
Find and kill her. The ring is the final piece.
We may do well to take her alive. The Six wield power beyond our imagination. The Oracle holds the key for the king. She could unlock many secrets. Nay, High Commander. Lord Ravis, the Imperial Army is now at your disposal.
A moot point, while the fugitives remain at large. My men and I will continue our search for the Prince and the Oracle.
Glorious. My crystal.
Quick question. Are you able to hear the game right now?
Comes to Sky, a region known for its wetlands.
No, or barely.
Now we're talking.
Further west lies the Clane region, wherein we'll find the town of Lestalum.
Oh, isn't that where Iris is headed?
Barring delays, she should have arrived by now. Maybe even had herself a look at the meteor.
The meteor of the Six?
The same. Its heat is harnessed to power Lestalum.
Whoa, that sounds way cool.
I'm actually looking forward to this.
It'll be a long drive. Best fill up the tank before we set out. I believe we have a solid lay of the land now. The driver's seat is yours, Noct. If you so desire it.
Thank you for the tutorials. It got louder? Okay. Too loud or more loud or... I was noticing a little bit of a delay in the audio, so I wanted to kind of fix that a little bit. Weird.
Who could this be? Hello?
Noct?
Iris?
It's really you. So good to hear your voice. Everything's fine over here. We managed to make it to Lestalum.
That. You need to get to Lestalum.
Okay.
It's still ages away. Come on.
Interesting. Okay, I see what's going on. Alright, so here's what we're going to do. I am going to...
Sure. Let's check it out. Yes! Gonna be awesome.
I'm not... is it still synced up? Sorry for the delay here. Is it still, like, having a problem as far as delay is concerned? Can you tell? Yeah, there's a pretty significant delay, at least to me. Are y'all hearing it? A little delay. Yeah, let me see if I can fix that real quick. Yeah, it's like almost like a 1.5 second delay. That's so weird. Ooh, boy, that's real bad. Also real bad. Whew, that's so bad. Okay, let's try a few things. Still bad. Sorry, thanks for bearing with me on this. This is weird. That's almost 2 seconds. My goodness. Man, that is so weird. It was fine for a long time. I don't know what's going on now. That is so strange. So strange. What we do? Yeah, still pretty bad there. I do not know what's going on with that. Give me 1 second. I'm going to try to reboot something real quick. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-da-ba. Let's see, let's see. Nope, that's still so bad. My gosh. Okay, folks. Alright. Yeah, we're just doing some stream maintenance right now. Alright, folks. So, with that, let's, we finished chapter 2, which was our goal for the night. So, let's call it a night, and I'll get to work on some of this stuff. Hopefully it'll be done by the time we start chapter 3. Everybody, thank you so much for hopping in. There's a couple things I do want to say by the end, or before we close out. Chapter 2 is all about the trials. It tests Noctis' heart, tests his strength and his abilities, but we're also learning about the relationships of a king. Every king has multiple relationships. 3 primary relationships sustain everybody from King David all the way to Zedekiah in the end of the Old Testament, and 3 relationships really sustain Noctis as well. A good king is going to have a protector, usually that's a general or something. A good king is going to have an advisor. This could be a military advisor, again, sometimes a captain or a general. And a good king is going to have a close friend. In the case of King David, during his earliest days, he had these in spades. David had he had a number of captains, 3 warriors particularly, who would work with him, but also he had Jonathan, who was a best friend, a close friend, coincidentally Saul's son. And there was that. David also had a series of advisors. One of the advisors was his wife, Michal, M-I-C-H-A-L. And Michal was constantly trying to protect David from King Saul, who was murderously chasing after him. In addition to basic friendships and fellow warriors, every king in Israel was accompanied by a prophet. A prophet serves 3 roles: to legitimize the king's appointment, to discern the will of God, and finally to be the king's conscience and counsel. And we will talk about the prophet for Noctis in future chapters. As we close out chapter 2, here's what I want you to take away. Trials test a king's heart, test a person's heart, their character, and finally, their strength, their ability and fitness to rule. And just as every king endures trials, every leader endures trials. Every person endures trials. I close tonight with the same way that I started. Deuteronomy 8. God says to Moses, I want you to know that it was I that brought you into this wilderness to test you and to humble you, and to remind you that a person doesn't live on bread alone, but on every word that comes from the mouth of God. Tonight, as we close out, I hope that you will go forth into whatever trial you have, knowing that every trial is a test. It's not necessarily a test from God, but it's a trial that is an opportunity for you and for me to exhibit our heart and our character and our inner strength. So, here's to you and to me passing our respective trials and tests. Go in peace, and we will see you tomorrow for some side questing before chapter 3 on Thursday night. See y'all later. Have a great Tuesday. 2/22/22 Tuesday. All right, we'll see you later. Bye.